Hello, everyone, and thank you for checking out Rage Night. I am going to do something very special tonight, as it is the night before Christmas, so I will be reading "Twas the Night Before Christmas." And I hope everyone enjoys it. I will say that I'm not a very strong reader when it comes to performing, so please bear with me. And I hope that everyone has a wonderful Christmas and enjoys the season with the loved ones that they can. I know this year has been very trying for a lot of us, and we have lost a lot of loved ones, and people have gotten sick. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon will be there. The children's were, the children were nuzzled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter, and threw up the sash. The moon on the brightest of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to the objects below. When what to my wandering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in that moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the walls. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount in the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and Saint Nick too. And when in a twinkle, and then in a twinkle, sorry guys, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Saint Nick came with a bound. He was dressed in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Sorry. His eyes now how they twinkle, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His little his droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as snow. This stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave to me now I had nothing to okay. Showed me that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove through the sight, "Merry Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." I am sorry that I was having some issues, guys. I was actually starting to tear up a little bit because my grandparents used to read this story to me a lot around Christmas, of course, and it makes me quite emotional. So, like, as I was stuttering, I was nervous and I was kind of choking up, and I'm starting to tear a little bit. But I hope that with everything that is going on this year, that everybody can enjoy the family that is still surrounding them today. And with all, I bid you a good night and a happy holiday.